you guys want to do like an improv exercise to get us?
Yeah, sure.
Like, okay, let's
Okay, so how about...
Let's do the thing where we tell a story by each saying one word.
Okay.
All right.
Who wants to start?
I'll start. There
was
a
large
bridge
that
had
a
troll
in
it
and
he
broke
I
heart.
Drama to Ramen.
Hey guys, welcome to the 6th episode of Drama and Ramen. We are a podcast that watches J and K dramas. We don't exclude.
Is this the intro? Are we doing the intro?
Yeah, thanks for...
I think it's Zoe's turn to do the intro, right? She chose the show.
I was on a roll, Simon.
Okay, I'm sorry.
On a roll.
Start over. Do it again.
Drama to Ramen.
Welcome to the 6th ever episode of Drama and Ramen. It is a podcast where we look at your favorite shows and we talk about them for your ears.
Yes, your favorite shows.
What did we watch this week?
Strong Girl Bong-soon.
How strong is this girl?
She's
So
pretty
strong.
strong. Actually, I'm still not too sure on the limits of her strength or the rules of her strength.
The only rule is the curse.
But like, okay, so
what is Strong Girl? What is Strong Girl Bong-soon?
All right.
Zoe.
Strong Girl
I
Bong-soon
gotta get my notes out.
Yes,
is
Simon.
a Korean show about a girl who was born with super strength, and it runs in the family.
Literally born. Like the first
Yes.
thing she does
Is
is
punch a doctor.
It's never explained what the origin of the strength
No.
is. It's just that it's passed down.
no.
There's like this whole sequence.
We
where it's
have
like
the lineage of the super strength.
But where does
And
it
she
start?
keeps it in the world's most secure cupboard.
That's right. Okay, so should we just start with a rundown of the first
Right.
episode? The episodes are an hour long each, so I think we all ended up just
It was
taking
like
notes on the first episode.
when people say a show is like an hour long, they usually mean like, oh, it's 54 minutes. But no, this was an hour and 8-minute long pilot.
Yeah.
Like,
And for us, it's longer because we got to stop every 10 seconds to
Yeah.
take a note.
I have a lot of notes on
Yeah.
the middle and the end of the episode.
Yeah. Should we talk about nicknames first?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, we should always start with
That
nicknames.
has not ended well
Yeah.
in the past.
Your levels are punching this.
Okay, so main character, I think we can just call her Bong-soon, right?
Yeah.
It's in the title. I think
Or
we all
Strong
remember her
Girl.
name.
Or Strong Girl.
Yeah, Bong-soon is... What is it? Hold on. Do bong dong, do bong goose bong soon do.
Yes.
Remember that part?
I mean, like...
That's
there-
where she's from.
I was like, there are too many syllables in not enough time, and I just couldn't keep track of it.
Well, that's the place she's from is Do Bong Dong, Do Bong Goo. So she's
Bong-soon.
Do Bong Dong, Do Bong Goose Bong Soon Do. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So she's Bong-soon. Her brother is Bong Ki.
I don't know. I didn't get the brother's name.
No, I just wrote down brother.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
But brother is fine then.
I don't care enough about the brother to like write his name down. What is this?
Okay, CEO guy. I
He's-
called him Segway guy for most of that because that's how he's introduced to
He was
us.
riding a hoverboard though.
He was a hoverboard.
I thought. Okay.
I started off calling him busboy because he was on the bus, but then it turned into boss boy. Like halfway through.
This summer, Alec Baldwin, the boss boy.
Let's call him Boss Baby.
A baby rides in on a hoverboard.
The baby.
Okay, we'll call him Segway Baby,
Mm.
and then we'll get confusing.
Okay, so is that all the characters we need?
Her mother.
Yeah.
Bill, the
The
witch.
mean mom.
She's terrible. I hate her.
Also the cop.
Oh, the cop.
What's his name?
Cop.
Oh no, I remember his name.
I don't
It's
remember.
like Doom Goo.
Let's just call him the cop.
Okay.
Um,
Copy boy.
What were we calling the CEO? Hoverboard baby.
I said Segway baby.
Segway baby.
The hoverboard baby.
I don't really know the difference between a Segway and
Can't wait for.
Segway has handles.
Oh, if it doesn't have handles, it's just not a Segway anymore?
I
It's
mean,
a
like,
hoverboard.
yeah.
Okay, but it doesn't hover. It's not a hoverboard.
It's market.
Shut up,
Simon. All right. So the first thing that happens in Strong Girl Bong-soon, I can't say words with my mouth. Strong Girl Bong-soon, the first thing that happens in the television program is that we get this wonderful intro that's like comic book kind of flavored and styled
With the bus.
with a bus.
There's
and then there's
bunch of people in a bus. Things don't turn out well for buses in this universe.
it's Speed 3 again this time, and the bus pops a tire, and the brakes fail at the same time,
Oh.
and then it keeps swerving in the road, and then it almost crashes into like a mother and child, but it stops.
And then there's Bong-soon
Or
right there.
we don't know.
Walking
Strongest
away.
girl.
Yeah.
The strong girl, Bong-soon. She's there. Or we think she's there. We never see her face.
But she
Yeah.
wore the same coat later on.
That nice pink jacket.
We should call Bong-soon Jacket Girl.
That's what I called her in the first sentence.
Okay.
This
Oh,
is
wait.
gonna be ongoing bullying.
Your levels, dude.
Okay, we don't need to worry about the levels. It's alright. It's all good.
I'm worrying about it.
It's okay, Stefan. It's
Thank
we
you
produce a
for
better
the support.
This is a really touching moment.
Okay.
We produce a better podcast when we don't worry about stuff.
I haven't been chill since November of last year.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Try your hardest there. Oh, but we skipped the intro. There's a really good theme song.
Yes.
An intro. That was awesome.
I can't remember the music, but I remember liking it a lot.
I don't remember exactly
Yeah.
what was happening.
But it was good. I was hooked. Hooked from that moment on. I knew I was in love.
Yeah, my first note is actually I am in from second one. This intro is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote super weird intro, but I'm here for it. So I guess we can all agree.
Yeah.
Excellent opening.
Yes.
Okay, so there's the guy in the bus, right? Is it
Yes.
Segway Baby?
Yes.
That's
Okay.
Segway baby.
So he looks out and he sees strong girl Bong-soon walking away, and she starts to turn, and then suddenly he wakes up. It's like, damn it! I was just about to see her face.
And he wakes up in like his bed in his apartment, as
Yeah.
like normal people do, I guess. And like his apartment decorations are the weirdest things because he has like this ornamental deer head, but it's like 3D printed and all hollow and weird and stuff.
I didn't notice.
And then he
that.
has a shelf that has like a sculpture of the letter G on it.
Oh,
And
okay.
then he gets a phone call.
Oh, that's right.
A threatening phone call from a mysterious man making death threats against him for an unknown reason. Do we know the reason? Is it unknown?
No.
I don't think it. I was constantly curious why people were trying to kill him.
Maybe they're like threatened by the amount of money he has.
He runs a video game company, right?
Yeah.
I don't really see.
Or is it an IT company? Because later on he's like, in the IT world, all threats are digital, blah, 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 blah.
That was that was good. I think it's a video game company. But let's get to that later.
Okay.
So then we go to Bong-soon in her apartment, right? She's looking through the cupboard.
Yes.
Like, I've never seen someone like act so nonchalantly to death threats. Like, he gets the threat, and then he's like, it's early. And he hangs
Yeah,
up.
trying to death threat me at this hour? Come on. Yeah, well, I guess it's implied that he's had a lot of death threats.
He's used to it, and he's hard.
Yeah.
It's a trial by death threat. That's a
Yeah.
terrible thing.
Okay, so Bong-soon is looking through her cupboards at the history of her family, I guess. There's like this really awesome animation about how the strength is passed down.
Mm.
From,
Yeah, it's all like a comic book
Yeah.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
The show has a really good aesthetic.
Not
Yeah.
great visual effects.
Yeah.
But really good aesthetic.
I feel like it works in favor of like the show's charm,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the attitude of the show is very
Mhm.
consistent, and with the visuals and like sound design and cutting and stuff.
Mm.
It's very fun. And,
Yeah.
Anyway,
So what do you mean by the line of succession? What the line of what?
So like
strong.
in her family, each woman gets the strongness, right? And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
they inherit
Yeah.
it from their mother,
Mm.
right? And then
It's like in My Hero Academia when they eat the hair and get the punch. They get the super punch when they eat the man hair.
yep, it's kind of like that.
What?
um, and then it's
You gotta imagine
Okay.
imagine the egg in the microwave, Zoe.
Yeah,
What's
Zoe,
happening?
get hip to the times. Come on. So then it's showing her mother, and it's talking about how there's also a curse where if you misuse the strength, then
You get leprosy.
you get or some random thing.
I just remember like the chicken pox thing.
Yeah, she got chicken. So someone got leprosy. Someone
Her
she got
great
chicken
grandmother, I think.
Oh yeah. No, I
Some-
remember.
Lots of basically bad stuff happens when
Mm.
you use the strength immorally.
And then it disappears.
Yeah, and then it just goes away.
Okay.
You don't have the strength anymore.
Mm.
But I don't know. It's never really made clear like what counts as immoral. Like who's judging it?
I don't know.
The guidelines of the strength are kind of
The strong
not
gods.
set up.
Mm.
The strong gods.
The gods of Swole.
Okay, so after her mom misuses strength for like weightlifting competitions.
Yeah. And then she uses the money from the weightlifting competitions to like get a lot of material goods, and like that's the immoral part.
Cash money.
Yeah.
But-
Well, she also is like beating up all those
Yeah.
like soldiers.
I
Yeah,
thought they
They're
were
in
like,
soldier uniforms, I think.
I thought they were not waiters. Like butler people. Like I don't know.
They're all just kind of lined up against a fence, and she was just kicking
Like
them.
errand runners.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know what they call. But she loses her powers, and then she just runs into this guy.
Yeah, and then she's like, she has the chicken pox because she used her power like for immoral reasons, and then she meets this guy in the gym, and he's like, "What happened to your face?" And then he instantly starts wrestling.
Yeah, he just tackles her, and she says, "You jerk!" And then it instantly cuts to her being pregnant.
And then,
So that's how babies are made.
Yeah, that's how babies are made. I'm like, they're good. I think
Just
They're
skips
good.
the whole chemistry step.
Yeah,
you know.
they're married now, and they love each other very. Actually, she
That
doesn't know.
yeah, it's not implied that they love each other.
He's a very. I like the dad a lot, though.
Yeah, from the few scenes we
Yeah.
have with him, seems like a fun guy.
Yeah.
Um,
Seems like a mushroom.
yeah. And then the mother has twins,
Mm-hmm.
and that's Bong-soon and Bong-ki. Her
And
brother.
what happens when Bong-soon is born?
She punches the something.
The doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, she instantly punches the doctor.
Oh wait, no, I gotta add something real fast.
Okay.
Okay.
What did he?
Nothing.
What is that?
Don't worry about it. It'll come in later.
Oh, okay. It's a call forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then we cut to Segway Baby on his not Segway, but hoverboard, but whatever. I'm gonna call it a Segway because I don't want to call it a hoverboard because it doesn't hover. So, and he's got his cool guy glasses on, going down the street.
If I saw this guy on the street, I'd be like, what a jerk.
Yeah.
Because he's like wearing very fashionable clothes and like riding a hoverboard. Because he looks better than me, so I'm gonna be mad at him because I'm jealous and terrible.
Yeah. So he's riding all cool down the street, down the sidewalk, and then there's just this like very mysterious thug coming after him. And then he turns around and just starts chasing the thug.
Yeah. And then
he hides in the ladies' bathroom, I think. They come to just like this randomly placed bathroom area.
I mean, there was
really confusing paths to the bathroom.
Yeah. Because they ran down a hill onto another hill where the bathroom was, and then there was like a very convoluted path to get to the bathroom that they jumped over to look cool. Yeah. And then one of them hid in one bathroom, and then the other investigated the other bathroom.
Yeah, so the thug gets away. Also, he just, like, leaves his hoverboard behind.
Yeah, he's, like, on the sidewalk, and then he sees the bad guy, and then, like, the allegedly bad... He doesn't do anything bad. He's just, like, hanging out on, like, a sidewalk.
He could have just been enjoying the park.
Yeah.
And this dumb guy on a hoverboard started chasing him.
And why did he run?
And then something else happens with Bong-soon, I think.
Oh, we learn about all her different jobs that she had, and like there's a very funny moment where like there's a mother with a kid, and then she holds up this like dark green coat to him, and he's like, "Oh, you look so brave. Here's a big boy coat." And then the mother says she's a girl, and then she throws the coat down and quits her job.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused about the job montage because it shows her working at the video game company.
Yeah,
but she doesn't work at the video game company.
And then she's like, "I can't get a job," but she's at like 5 jobs.
Yeah, so she. So at this point in the show, she doesn't have a job, though.
She had a job on a farm.
But
and she picked up the tractor. The tractor when it fell, and the goat freaked out and started breathing fire.
Oh, that's right.
That's what goats do.
The cow went. And there was it had like this big effect with the eyes.
Yeah, the
goat.
The cow that saw Bong-soon lift this tractor, like there was a zoom in on the cow's eyes, and it was breathing fire.
I gotta stop doing sound effects because those probably sound terrible on the recording.
Not great.
Well, thanks, Zoe. So then I think it cuts back to Segway Baby, and he's in his car.
He's like, "I need a personal bodyguard."
Sure. But okay, something I want to mention. So he's driving along in this car, and there's just like this beat going on, like boom, 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 and he's just kind of. He's like singing along to it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
that. Wah! He's just like screaming, just like random. I don't know. I wrote down, are those violent outbursts supposed to be him singing along to the beat?
That's what my singing sounds like.
Yeah, every now and then I'll just put on a Wu-Tang record, and then on every quarter match I'll be like, ah.
Yeah.
Then the next scene is
another bus.
Yeah, a bus full of kindergartners going on a field trip.
Or some small grade children.
The bus said kindergarten.
Oh, did it?
Something, yeah.
Okay. I thought they were like preschoolers.
Same thing. Yeah, so then there's another bus blocking the path. The buses are very prevalent in the show.
They like went to their budget department though. They're like, "We have 3 buses. What can we do?"
Like strong girl bus. Wait, but that sounds like I'm saying bassoon. No. And that joke wasn't funny to begin with, so I don't know why I said it. Okay, back to the thing.
So the bus driver of the kindergarten bus gets out of the bus and goes to confront whoever parked the bus. So you can tell that this guy's a bad guy because he has a scar over his eye.
Yeah.
He's also wearing like all black and like
And he skips around
he
menacingly.
skips around. He's like,
He can
"Old
skip
lady,
backwards too.
You were murdering these levels, turning the microphone
No,
down."
I don't think that turns the microphone down.
It does something.
Okay. We've murdered the levels in all our other episodes.
He does this very cool decorative dance to intimidate the old man in the road. And he's like spinning around and he's yelling, "Old man!"
All he was missing was an eye patch and like a white furry cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also could have had like a hook for a hand. I think that would have made it more clear that he's a bad guy.
2 hooks. Hook for both of his hands.
How does he hold his phone?
One of his feet is a hook.
2 peg legs.
And 2 eye patches.
He uses echolocation.
Yeah. Oh my god. A villain with 2 eye patches that
wasn't-
uses echolocation.
Oh my god, he wasn't saying old man to like intimidate. He was saying
He's just trying to figure out where the old man was.
Yeah, he was like, I hear the sound bouncing off his old body.
I can hear the old reverberations.
Yeah, he's like Daredevil but bad.
Well, Daredevil does like smell stuff, right? He's got like smell-o-vision.
No, Simon, he sees the world on fire and he hears all the voices.
Okay. Wasn't there a Daredevil movie where some guy
I don't
bell?
want to talk about the Daredevil movie.
Okay. What about the Elektra movie?
All day, every day. That's the only movie I watch.
Okay. Back. What were we talking about? Villain guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the mean guy was harassing the old man for some unknown reason. We still don't know why the bus was parked there.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
You're just being mean.
He was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna ruin some old dude's day,
Yeah.
and I'll find the old dude."
I'm a
He
villain.
woke up that morning and stretched, and he's like, "I'm gonna ruin someone's day today."
I gotta say, I don't like it when villains in things like know they're villains, because I feel like that's not I don't know. I feel like everyone should be good from their own perspective, you know? But I guess it works on this show, because everything is kind of like way over the top comic book style.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Bong-soon rolls up, sees that the old man's being harassed, and what does she do? She starts calling the police.
Snitches.
That's right. She starts calling the
Yeah.
police, and
She
then
snitches.
this guy comes up and snatches this other mean guy.
The boss.
Is he the boss?
I think he's
thought
the
the guy
I
boss.
thought the
I
other
thought
guy
she
was the boss.
This is the guy with the eye patch. What?
No one has that.
No. Oh.
The scar.
I meant the scar.
No,
Okay.
because
The
like
scar guy is the boss.
Because like later in the hospital, they're all like holding that guy back because he's like, "Get me Bong-soon."
Yeah, well, he's the guy that got his teeth punched out of his face.
We're not there yet.
Okay, well, cut that part out.
Okay.
Cut it out. Stop.
So anyway, Justice League.
No. So, okay. So this other guy comes up, and he snatches Bong-soon's phone away, and he just starts looking through her pictures.
Yeah, that's weird. Like that. Like, ooh.
Yeah. And he's like, "Ew, why do ladies always take pictures of food?" And then that's just in there. And then there's a picture of a
Bong-soon.
guy, and he's like, "Ooh, this your boyfriend?" And then says, "Give it back." But then he throws it on the ground. It smashes.
Yes. And she gets very mad and demands that he pays for her phone over and over and over again.
This is where I want to bring in my secret page of notes on Strong Girl Bong-soon.
Okay.
So I think that this show is the birth of a supervillain.
Oh.
Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because her motives are all like in self-interest. Like earlier in the episode, we see some dude like harassing a lady on a train, and she's like, "I can't use my powers to stop this because that would be not good for me." But then, like later in the episode, someone breaks her phone, and she's like, "Oh, it's time to bring the smack down."
That's true. Well, she's hesitant to bring the smack down.
What?
He's hesitant to bring the smackdown,
Yeah, but
it's self-defense.
She brought the smackdown on someone who like broke a phone as opposed to like harassed a woman.
That's true.
Bong-soon's a villain, and
But there were witnesses on the bus though. That would have been on the subway. It would have been more.
She would have been exposed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she could have been subtle, like just break his arm very subtly.
That's true. That's true.
Casually break
Yeah.
his arm.
Like, she could have done the thing that she does to our friend Patchy, the mafia man, where like she breaks his hand.
Right, because Patchy comes up and then he says, okay, so first, after the guy refuses to pay for her phone, she punches him straight in the mouth. Lots of his teeth come out, and he flies backwards.
This was the moment where I yelled at my laptop and said, "Whoa!" because I was not expecting it.
And then Patchy hears that, comes over, and he's mad about that, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And then she just straight up breaks his hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh my god, you broke my hand. And she says, oh, I'll put it back. Then she breaks it the opposite way. And he's in terrible pain.
Yeah.
But sorry, I think I interrupted your theory.
No. So like during this whole, and then like all of the other people at the construction site, I guess that's what it is, come out to fight Bong-soon, and she destroys all of them. Like she like shoulders a dude in his like solar plexus so hard a sonic boom goes off.
She throws a guy like straight up into the air.
I don't think we see him come back down.
He does,
He
but
does.
Did
he land in the pool of water?
He did, but he would have been dead
Yeah.
anyway.
So I have like for this episode alone, I have 7 Bong-soon kills.
Oh, you're keeping track of Bong-soon kills?
Yeah, like number 1 was the doctor at birth. She claimed her first life.
Okay.
And then the 5 dudes at the construction site, the 6 dudes at the construction site.
All right.
Because like she put those 2 people into the pile of dirt, and like there's no way that a soft pile of dirt because it's like January.
Yeah.
Wait, what about the guy that kidnapped them?
I don't think that's a kill though, because like she
didn't kill the other guy.
She
Did
broke-
See, I don't know. He ran his car really fast right into her hand, and
Okay.
it just smashed in there.
Oh,
I think he would have been dead.
All right, we got 5 Bong-soon confirmed kills.
When it was quiet after that, I thought that maybe that didn't happen. I just dreamed it or something.
Yeah, but it did just kind of come out of nowhere though.
Yeah, that was... Yeah. It just kind of...
Yeah, but like she punched
it's not
someone-
explained why they
she-
were kidnapped, what
Yeah.
the context is.
Yeah, I mean the context is they were kidnapped.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So she
Bing,
beats
bang,
up...
boom. People got punched.
Yeah,
Got
good.
it.
That's a good summary.
People died, Zoe.
I forgot to mention one line of dialogue, though. Before all the starting fights, I must say all the fighting starts. Before all the fighting starts, she's mad at the guy, and he says, "Oh, what are you, a law-abiding citizen or something?" "Well, I'm a law-abiding thug."
That's like an oxymoron.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna make that my senior quote.
I'm a law-abiding thug.
Crime time, Sylvia.
That's great. Okay. Yeah, so Bing Bang Boom, people get dead. And then...
Then we go to the police station.
Yeah.
Where we meet
Wait,
Hunky Dreamboat.
Oh, and all the kids see it, too, from the
Yeah.
bus.
Yeah.
And they're like, whoa.
but also, after she punched everyone and took care of everything, she did this hair flip, and then a gust of wind blew through and blew her hair back, and she just started slow-mo walking towards.
That's right. Oh, and Segway Baby was
Baby.
there.
Segway
Yeah.
Baby was
He
like...
called the police.
He called...
yeah.
That's right. Segway Baby showed up. He saw her walking away from this metaphorical explosion. Very, very cool, and he was impressed. And he called the police. So then they're at the police station. And
We should punch through what happens at the police station because we're running out of time.
okay, well, not much happened at the police station.
Yeah.
Police were like, "What
Okay.
happened?" And all the thugs are like, "Bong-soon beat us. That
Bong-soon
girl
beat us up."
And the kids said, "Yeah, she beat us up." And the police were like, "I don't know."
The police were like,
I mean, wait, no, the kids don't say she beat us
I
up.
was gonna say.
They said,
The police were like, a woman beat 6 men? Pff, get out of here. Like,
yeah, in that exact
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah, they were all from the 20s.
hey, it's me, your old pal.
You got clobbered by a dame. That's.
You cats get out of my station. Anyway.
We also find out that Bong-soon is in love with the police officer.
That's right, because they were friends in elementary school.
It was
Yeah.
very subtle because whenever Bong-soon was looking at the police officer, there were hearts floating around
Yeah,
her head.
actual
Yes,
hearts.
very subtle.
hmm
Sarcasm.
Honestly, what a mood.
When that happened, I would just picture, like, the police officer looks up and sees the actual hearts floating around her head.
He's like,
It's
ooh.
Oh. Wouldn't that be crazy if, like, when you saw someone you liked, there was, like, hearts actually just kind of, like, floated out?
It would make that whole dating thing a lot easier.
Do you think it would make things easier, or do you think it would make Earth hell?
Yes.
Oh man, you have no privacy in your own thoughts.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It's like every thought you have is converted into an emoji that's shown above your head.
This is the hell Orwell predicted.
Come up with so many great shows on this podcast.
Yeah.
Our next project is We Created.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it development hell because we're developing and you're in hell.
So she gets out of the police station.
And then the guy wants Hover Baby wants to offer her a job as the
I like
bodyguard.
Hover Baby too.
Hover Baby. He wants to offer her a job as his bodyguard.
Yeah,
Because
but
he loves her.
she says, "Ooh, what a coward! Why don't you act like a man?"
Yeah, I
Why
wrote
did-
down the quote.
What-
If you were born as a man, act like a man. Don't just watch while a woman takes charge.
Yeah.
And she walked away, and he said, "She's so hot," and then she rode away on a bicycle.
Honestly, what a power move.
I gotta say, there's a bit of casual sexism in both directions in this show, but you know,
A little bit.
I mean, it's not as bad as the other shows we've watched.
that's
Yeah.
true. Like,
How wild is it that we have to like? Never mind.
what? No, say it.
Just like how wild is it that we're like, oh yeah, there was casual sexism, but it wasn't as bad as the other ones. Like that shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, but you know, we're not gonna. The creators of Asian dramas aren't gonna listen to our podcast anyway.
So it's a grassroots movement. We start from the bottom of the Americas, and then we like get to Japan eventually.
yeah.
To share this podcast with your friends who direct Asian dramas.
We all have so many.
Yeah, like Craig.
Oh, Craig. Oh my god.
Classic Craig.
And Greg. Leg.
Oh no, Stefan, didn't you hear? Like died last week.
Leg died?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's really sad. He never finished his Asian drama.
Oh man, it was about students at a high school.
What a unique idea. What a unique man.
It was really going to reinvent the whole medium.
But
This one goes
you
out.
will live forever.
This one
Leg.
goes out to Leg.
Rest in peace, Legsy.
Pour one out.
Okay, so then
Then there's some stuff with the mother that sucks, and like she's terrible, and I don't want to talk about her.
and then Hover Baby is like walking.
Not walking
His
around.
company?
Not walking around his company.
No,
he's
is
riding a hoverboard
hovering.
in the elevator.
No, but he doesn't.
No, he hovers.
No,
Oh,
he's
okay.
where he's doing the hoverboard all around.
Well, okay. Before he gets into his company, he goes through like that gate that's like you see in subways. That's like
Yeah.
and as he's about to go through it, he does a big ol' snap, And I
It's like fresh smiling.
He's also
Oh, yeah.
he's also the coolest boss ever.
yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know
great
if that meant like the doors were snap activated or if he was just doing that for style.
I think he was doing it for style, but like before he did that, there was like a person in the lobby, and he was like, "Oh my god, I love your project. Please like continue that." And then he's like, "You can do it." And I was like, I would cry if my boss was that cool.
yeah, he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
His cool glasses and his hoverboard.
And then they make job offer to Bong-soon.
Oh, he also like passes by to statues of like video game enemies. That's like a demon guy and a triceratops skull guy. And he says, "Hey, good morning, fellas." He points at him as he hoverboards by. I took a picture of it, but
Gotta commemorate it.
then there's the cafe place, right?
I think we can skip over that.
Okay, yeah, nothing important happens there. Except someone else says, I think the mom says the act like a man line to him too, I think.
So that's where she gets it.
Yeah.
And then Bong-soon gets the job offer from the assistant to the guy. And he is like...
Wait, first there's the hospital scene, though.
I don't think we need to cover the
Okay,
hospital scene.
well, there's all
All the guys were in
there's
the
all the
hospital
villains
and they
in the
were mad.
hospital, and they're all like really overacting.
Steam came out of their
and
ears. Their faces turned red.
It's really great. It's a very enjoyable scene. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then
She gets the job offer.
he offers Bong-soon so much money that like computer code starts going through her head, and she's like, "What can I do with 60 million won?"
Yeah.
And I did the math, and that's about 50.
I did the math too, Stefan.
Oh my god! What?
What did you get?
$55,000 approximately.
I got $55,200. Wow.
I didn't do math.
Okay.
Get out.
Well, I did you convert that to an hourly wage, Stefan?
I did not.
Okay. Well, that's an hourly wage of about $26.50.
That's great.
The average salary in America is about like 53,000, so that's good amount above the average salary.
I thought you were about
For
to say
context.
per hour, and I was going to be like, no, it isn't.
The average salary in America is $53,000 per hour.
Yeah.
I've been severely underpaid.
Yeah. And then,
It's just because of this one guy that really, brings the average up.
yeah, by the way, there's this one dude who makes $1 trillion a year. The rest of us make dirt.
Thank you.
Okay,
We
so
didn't stop this tax bill, for real.
Right. Okay. So she gets the job offer. She refuses at first, but then she finds out that
There's money, and she's a capitalist.
no. Well, that's part of it, but she also finds out that Hover Baby's company is in fact the video game company that she wanted to work for.
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention that she wants to make a video game.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh, yeah.
kind
She
of.
wants to make a video game about her because she's a narcissist.
I don't like Bong-soon as a character.
No.
Really?
No.
I like her attitude, but I don't like her personality.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. I don't.
She's very cute, but all of her actions are like, I'm not sure.
All right, I'll say I wouldn't be friends with Bong-soon in real life, but I think she's a very enjoyable character to watch.
Yeah.
No, do you disagree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And they have a very simple job interview, and she gets hired, and then that's where the 8th kill comes in.
Oh, because they have the chicken fight,
Yeah, they have a chicken
yeah.
fight, and she
which I didn't know what that was, but I guess it's
No.
where two people hop on one leg and then
Yeah, and
you
she-
try to nudge the other person over.
She kicks the CEO's friend so hard, his head goes into a wall, and they have to call an ambulance to come get him.
Yeah.
This is the birth of a supervillain. She'll probably kill more. We need to stop her. Call the cops.
I am very interested in where the show is headed.
Invest in like kryptonite or whatever Bong-soonite. We need to stop her. She's a menace.
Right. So, and then Hover Baby says that if she does good enough job as her bodyguard, he'll transfer her to the making video games department of the video game place.
It's a little different, but
And then she goes home and she's like really happy about that. And then she's like, she rolls on her bed and then she rolls off the bed and the whole house shakes.
Yeah.
And that brought up more questions about this, like the strength power. Because I guess she's like really heavy.
What is
too.
Bong-soon's mass?
Yeah.
Like, what happens when she walks? Why doesn't she break the ground?
She took.
Is it like an Ant-Man thing where like all her mass is like?
But
really
it doesn't make sense as an Ant-Man thing unless she's like naturally a giant and she's shrunken down right now.
Well,
My little lover.
that. Well, that's. I mean, not necessarily, but that could be like kind of the mechanics of it.
Okay, we can talk about this more on our weekly Ant-Man podcast. Whatever happened to our Iron Man 2 podcast?
Oh yeah.
And then.
So then she. Oh, one more thing. In the interview, she asks, "What are the stop motions?" He says, "The stop motions." There's this really funny like. Weirdly cut like reaction shot where it just goes back and forth between.
It's like he's confused, she's dead serious. He's more confused. She's like ready to kill because she's a murderer.
And he says, "Did you mean stock options?" She said, "Yeah, that's it."
Yeah,
and it's very funny. Oh, also, on quick note, on the table in the office, there's a magazine that's blurred out. Which I thought...
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Yeah, which I thought was weird, because usually you just get, like, a plot magazine, but I guess they must have gotten, like, a real magazine that they blurred out. I don't know.
Yeah, they probably, like, put it there as a prop, and then someone told them, "You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to have this here," so they just blurred it out.
Yeah, maybe it was in posters. But, yeah,
My
small detail.
My
but...
mortal enemy works at that magazine restaurant. I almost said magazine restaurant.
A magazine restaurant.
Yes, here's time. Munch, munch, munch.
Yes, could I get a large serving of Time for me and 2 highlight magazines for my children?
And a New York Times to wash my mouth with, because that's all it's good for.
Did you guys ever get Highlight magazine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Ranger Rick.
Fun with a purpose.
Because my grandparents were disillusioned to a point where they thought I liked the outside, so I had Ranger Rick until I was 5.
They had a Ranger Rick. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Ranger Rick.
My mom was in love with a man named Ranger Jeremy.
Ooh.
That is so good. Please tell us more about that.
Well, I was in Girl Scouts, and she was the leader, so like in elementary school we would go and stay at this big farmhouse like on the lake or something during the winter. We would just hang out, and the guy who managed the whole camp was named Ranger Jeremy, and my mom was in love with Ranger Jeremy.
That's great.
That's basically it.
I get it, honestly.
Should we cut that part out for your mom's sake? Or okay. Leave that in.
Zoe's mom is our #1 fan, and also like our
shout out to Zoe's mom.
Like, we're so proud to have Zoe's mom as a fan.
I love my mom.
We love your mom too.
We should have her as a guest on one of the episodes.
Episode 100, Zoe's mom. It's just an hour-long interview.
I feel like one day you're gonna meet her and you're gonna be severely disappointed because like I talk about her all the time and tell all these great stories, but like she's just a normal person.
I think she's gonna live up to the hype. Believe the hype.
I do have.
Mom.
Yeah, she probably would actually.
Hey,
okay.
Your mom should follow us on Twitter.
So then, so she works for the company. She comes back the next day. There's like this thing blinking on the screen that's like, you die.
Oh, yeah,
No,
It's
wait.
got a
It's
skull.
the return of the death threat from the beginning.
No,
Did we skip something?
her policeman friend showed up.
Oh, that's right.
Like, brought her a taser and told her to be safe. And then the same night, there was a woman walking down like the street that she lives on.
No, that's after the death threat scene.
No,
that's right. That's
before.
before. Okay.
And then
Right, just some random lady
yeah,
and
then
some
a guy
random
that
hooded
was
guy.
probably one of the guys in the hospital or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe the guy that was.
Maybe it was Bong-soon. We can add a 9th kill.
But yeah, she was killed, and then the next day she goes into work.
Right, and then there's the skull screen.
Yeah, and then that's
And
where...
she's like, what's that?
And then that's where Hover Baby says, in the IT world, all threats are digital. And then that's the end of the episode.
No, it's not.
What? What happens?
then he gets a call, and like while they were watching the news,
That's
about the murder that took place on her street, and then they got a call from a mysterious voice saying that was just a warning.
It's Bong-soon. She's recording her voice and sending a message. Bong-soon is she's the killer.
Wow, this is an interesting thing.
Yeah, birth of a supervillain.
All right, yeah, and then that's the show.
All right.
It's episode 1.
Any notes to add, guys?
Why is their skin flawless?
Yeah,
Their skin
I
will
feel like every
perfect.
show we watch, everyone's skin is...
I know.
Why is everyone so impossibly gorgeous?
I know. It's kind of like I don't know. I feel like the Asian shows we've watched are like the opposite of... Like when you watch British shows.
I thought you were about to say The Office, and I was going to be really confused.
Because,
Now I get why people are obsessed with like Korean skincare products.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, so I have
think
shows
that's
to
it.
pitch for next week if you guys are interested.
Okay.
No, wait. First, we gotta do our ratings.
Oh, yeah, we got
Oh!
I rate this 9 out of 10 confirmed kills.
Whoa. Oh, okay. Clever. Do you actually rate it 9 out of 10?
I don't know what I'm rating it. I'm just going for the joke, Simon. Thanks for
Oh,
interrupting.
okay.
Nicola.
I'm sorry.
I'm not mad at you.
I mean, I just feel we should, we need to have real reviews so people know if they should watch this show.
It's a good
because
show.
everyone listens to us about
Yes.
what Jason dramas.
It's a good show. You should watch it.
Yeah. So.
I think I'd say 7 out of 10. I like it. I like the weird. What's it? Oh, I forget words. With the fire and from the goat.
Yeah.
Fire.
What's that called?
You should
Effects. That's it.
watch it just for the goat.
Yeah, he's the star.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the effects. I like the show. It's a little problematic, but
It has fun with it. It's very campy, and it acknowledges that it's just a show, and the point is that it's just a fun romp. Yeah, which is why I'm giving this 7 out of 10 hover babies.
Okay.
Which one?
all right.
Some shows I have to pitch for the next episode. Number 1 is Waka Kazake. It is a J-drama about...
Oh, you pitched this before. Wacky
Yeah.
Kazaki.
Wacky Kazaki.
Mike Wazowski.
I think we made both those jokes
Yeah.
before.
We can put the link to that podcast in the description for this podcast. It's
the cooking show,
It's
right?
it's like the food show where she's she's a foodie, and then she also has like work stuff going on, and so it's framed as like these nights out to eat very nice dishes and nice alcohol.
Okay.
And then the other show is our first ever like audience submission.
Yeah, by two different...
By two different people, they asked us to watch this show. It just came out on Netflix recently, and it's Blazing Transfer Students. And I watched a trailer for it, and it was wild.
Looks amazing.
And Zoe did recommend it.
Yeah, I
on
pitched
the
it
on the
last
last.
time.
Yeah.
But we should. But I think this time we should
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Zoe, are you in agreement?
Okay.
No, they'll watch it.
So Blazing Transfer Students.
Blazing Transfer Students.
Next week on Drama and Ramen.
Unless it's delayed a week again.
Follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter at Drama and Ramen.
Yeah.
All one word.
We have a Twitter account that has one tweet now.
Yeah. And
go.
then,
Maybe
us.
later tweets today when we post an episode, but
Ooh.
it'll have more. It'll have more tweets by the time you're listening to this. So.
yeah, and then
At least one more.
and then you should follow us by seeing who that account is following, because it's 3 of us and probably Zoe's mom.
we need to follow Zoe's wrong with the call.
Okay.
She's
And-
gonna get a flood of new followers.
And then we need to find the actor who played Fresh Smile Angel.
If you
Yeah.
Follow him too.
if you can only follow one person on Twitter,
Follow Zoe's mom.
follow
Please
Zoe's.
follow my
Don't
mom.
follow us. Don't follow the podcast. Follow Zoe's mom.
If for some reason someone's cursed you to only be able to follow one person
It's
on Twitter.
me, Jack, the alt-right angel, and I'm here to curse your Twitter account.
I'm prepared for this day.
Yeah.
Zoe's mom.
The only thing she's tweeted about is a musician that she loves and also complaining about a bad mattress that she bought.
Hey, what else do you need?
Yeah. I hate music and sleep. All right, this is yeah.
All right.
Goodbye,
That
everyone.
wraps it up.
We love you.
Catch you on the
The
flip
flip
side.
Oh, it should have been like the story.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I was trying to think of a word to incorporate into flip side. Catch you on the bus side because of the buses.
The hover side.
Catch you on the hover side.
Hello from the upper side.